Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me for the next instalment of the break building series. So today we're going to be heading up to the 40 plus break. Obviously we've already covered the 20 and 30 breaks, so if you haven't already seen those videos then please do go back, have a look on my YouTube channel and watch those through. But today we're going to be adding an extra red, so we've now got 2 reds on the table which we're going to be taking with high value colours, and then obviously up for yellow and clearing the table. So before we get into things, I'd just like to ask if there's anybody who previous to these routines started, if they struggled themselves with making the 20 or 30, and if these videos have helped you get to those breaks. So if you've made your 20, made your 30, and now we're going to be heading up to 40s, please do leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be happy to hear how you went about things. So as always with the exercise now, there's going to be a cue ball on screen. We're going to run through exactly where I'm aiming. You can see any side spin, and obviously we'll talk through things as we go. So let's get into it. So here we go, the 40 plus break. Now we're going to start on this side of the table. Myself being right-handed, if you're a left-handed player, simply put the cue ball onto the other side and you can start from there. So the first shot we're going to play is just a run through shot, so taking the red in, and then we're going to leave the white either slightly high, straight, or even below straight is good, and that's going to give us options for the second red. So first shot just above centre board, don't aim too high on the cue ball, you'll still get the run through. So through with the white, so that leaves us straight on the black. So now we're going to play a screw shot off the cushion and just back out for the red. So low on the cue ball, obviously it's a straight shot, so no side spin, off the cushion and out for red. So now we're going to be thinking, where do I want to land the cue ball now, which is going to leave us a nice angle to get up for the yellow. So I think we're going to play red off the cushion, bringing the cue ball around this area, then we can play the blue to the centre and head up for yellow. So this is just off straight, so I'm going to play a tiny trace of left hand side, so don't need to alter your aiming, just below centre, off the side cushion and up for the blue. So now this shot, so we're just below low side, so we're going to play a little screw shot, just bring the cue ball around this area. So again for me, little trace of right, so I'm just going to be aiming just slightly to the left side of the pocket, just to allow for a little bit of push on the white, and then the side spin will obviously correct it back on the line anyway. So low on the cue ball, trace of right, and nicely for the yellow. So now we're just off straight. So if I played the screw shot, I could obviously land the cue ball around this area, or you could play the stun off the cushion. But I think what we're going to play is just bring the cue ball back to here, just landing straight on the green. So it's just off straight, so tiny trace of left hand side spin, won't need to alter your aiming, and back for green. So we're just off straight on the green. So again, tiny trace of right hand side spin, and we're just going to leave the cue ball around this area here. So low on the cue ball, trace of right, and then a nice angle for brown down to blue. So again, I'm going to play the stun shot off the cushion. You could play direct down, but it's a little bit risky if we don't land in the right area around here. So I'm going to play off the cushion where we've more margin for error. So again, I'm just off straight, so tiny trace of left hand side spin, probably just aiming just right of centre on the pocket, just to allow for a little bit of push, playing with left hand side spin. So just below centre, trace of left, and nicely down for the blue. So now again, obviously me being right-handed, I'm going to land on this side of the table. So we're just off straight. Again, tiny trace of right. Don't need to alter your aiming. Just run through for pink. And now just pink and black left. So I'm just high on the pink. So all I'm going to be playing is a little stun shot down for the black. So slightly low on the pink, slight trace of left, and nicely onto the black. So last shot of the break, straight on the black, no side spin, and in she goes. And there you've made your 40 plus break. So give that a go, guys. I know if you practice the 20 and 30s, you know, adding that extra red can make a bit of a difference, but obviously you can see if we just keep, again, close control of the cue ball, you'll be able to get to grips with that routine pretty quickly. So obviously next week will be the 50 plus break, so just bear with me with the video for that, because next week it's the start of the World Championship qualifiers. So I'll be heading to Sheffield, where I will play on Wednesday the 9th of April at 10 in the morning. So do check that out on the World Snooker website if you'd like to follow any results. So in the meantime, enjoy that video, guys. Get down to your club, try it out, keep practicing, and always let me know in the comments any questions, any future videos you'd like to see. If you do like the content, please like, share and subscribe. It does help massively with the channel. So until next time, enjoy, and I'll see you soon.